Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at changing the value of your grades after you've already set up an assignment. The first thing we're going to do within our course is locate the grades area, which is under the settings block. Once again, blocks are these blue headings with white lettering. We are going to scroll down the page of our course until we get to the settings block, and then we're going to look specifically for grades, and we're going to click on grades. If you remember, when you set up your activity, you chose a grade. This is going to be for a wiki or for some other graded assignments within. Here I chose 5 points. And then you also chose a category. If you didn't choose a category, it went into uncategorized. But here I chose I wanted it to go into the pre-coursework section. So this video is about changing these things after the fact. If I had a quiz and I set that up to go into the knowledge check section, these things were already set, but I can change them later. Other than changing them in the grade section, I can always click on the pencil icon next to the assignment or the quiz to change the settings there. But if I want to make mass changes, that's what I'm going to show you now, and we do that within the grade section. The grade section will always load default to the grader report, and here you'll see your master heading, your category and subcategories within. But if you want to make changes, what you're going to do is come over here to the categories and items section. If you click here, you're going to see full and simple view, and I want to go to full view, and this is where I'll have the ability to edit my categories, the weights, and the values for each of my assignments. Once the page refreshes, depending on the resolution of your computer, you'll notice that it can take up a lot or a little of space. Here it's confined due to the limited resolution, but here I can look back and forth, and once again I see the same thing as before. The master category, which is the name of the course, subcategory, which here is assignments, and I can scroll over and see that it is set for weighted mean of grades at 50%. And if I continue to scroll down, I'll see the subcategories within assignments. Here I've got assignments, then specifically Dr. Swan's, and then the subcategories for pre and post course work. If I scroll down, I'll notice I also have other assignments at the same level, other categories as assignments at the same level, and that's knowledge check. But in order to make edits, I just simply have to come over here to the boxes. Some things are predetermined. Here I've got the click here for the knowledge check, and it says 10 points and it's not letting me change that. I can do that by putting it in the settings like I showed you before, or clicking on this pencil icon here will allow me to change the point value. But what I can change is the category value. Here it says category total, and I can scroll over here to the side and I notice that it's at 100 points. I can change that there and then click update. So let's take a look back at those icons again. Once again, if I want to change the point value, click here on the pencil. If I want to hide this category from students in their gradebook, I can simply click here on this eyeball and it will hide the assignment. If I want to move this to a different category or subcategory, I can click on this Ajax or this plus looking symbol and move it somewhere else. Or if I want to delete the subcategory or the category itself, I can click on the X here. So that's making edits to your gradebook and how it's constructed once it's already been set up the first time. You can come in here to categories and items, go to full view, and you get a great look at exactly how the gradebook is set up, whether or not it's weighted. You can change it here to a mean of grades and several other options. If you don't understand what any of those mean and how they're going to change a grade, you can click on this little eye icon for more information on each one of these. Clicking on it here says an explanation of what it is when you weight an item. If you don't have enough, you can click more help and it will take you to moodle.org for additional information. And you'll notice those eyes show up for most of these. And drop the lowest grade, you can put in a 1 here, so on and so forth.